So you no doubt heard that Google Analytics is replacing Universal Analytics with Google Analytics 4, and that is happening July 2023. So if you haven't migrated over, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in this video. All right, so once you jump into Google Analytics, there's an easy way to tell if your property needs to be updated from Universal Analytics to Google Analytics 4. There's kind of two ways that are easy to see visually. So this is a Universal Analytics property, and you can tell because there's three columns, right? So you've got your account, your property, and your view. In Google Analytics 4, we don't have views anymore. We use streams, and streams don't show up in a column. They show up in a link right here. For example, this is a Google Analytics 4 property. And you can see we've got account, we've got property. There's no views because everything is under data streams. So that's the difference. The other way you can tell is under property, you'll see right here it says GA4, whereas on the Universal Analytics, it starts with UA and then a bunch of numbers. So that's how you can tell kind of the difference between the two at first glance. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to take this client and migrate them over to GA4. Google makes this pretty easy by clicking this button here that says GA4 Setup Assistant. Now, what this is going to do is it's not going to replace your Universal Analytics. It's going to create a GA4 property that's connected to your Universal Analytics. And the reason they do that is because your GA4 account is not going to pull in historical data. So nothing before now is going to show up in your GA4 property, only data moving forward. But you still want to have access to that old data. And so that's why you don't want to delete the Universal Analytics property that exists there. So you can still pull reports and stuff from that old data. Now, it says here, this is what's going to happen. It's going to create that GA4 property. Again, your Universal Analytics property will be unchanged. It's going to copy kind of like the basic settings over so that it's already kind of all filled out. It will turn on enhanced measurement, which is great because that instead of just page views, you also get, like, if you have embedded YouTube videos, outbound link clicks, things like that will automatically be tracked with the enhanced measurement. And then everything for your new GA4 property will be pulled in using the existing site tag, so you don't necessarily have to update that site tag. So all of that gets taken care of using this process. So we're going to click Create and Continue, and we're going to let Google do its magic. And that was quick, so it's already done. We're going to say, go to your GA4 property. All right, so now you can see this is your new GA4 property. Your connected Universal Analytics property remains unchanged. Already explained all that, right? So you can see, let's go back here just so you can see now. So you see now that there's only two columns, right? Because we talked about this is the GA4. And then data streams is how Google Analytics 4 pulls in data. Instead of using a view, it uses data streams. And you'll see if I click on that, there's our website with the URL. And if you need to get access to that measurement ID, that's right here. Enhanced measurement, like I mentioned before, is all this. So page views, scrolls, outbound clicks, site search, video engagement, file downloads, and form interaction. So all that's built in to Google Analytics 4 using what they call enhanced measurement. You do have the ability to turn it off, but why? If you want access to that data, why would you want to turn it off? So that's really all it takes in order to get migrated over to Google Analytics 4. Obviously, if you've got things like goals or custom events set up, you might have to do some additional kind of copy work on your end. The other thing, if you're using like third-party tools, like I use Databox for reporting, then you're going to need to do some setup there as well so that you're pulling in from the right property. And I'll show you how to do that in another video. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. Hope you found it helpful, and I'll see you on the next one.